Hi guys, in this video we will look at the two main types of Power Apps, Canvas apps and model driven apps. Both are very powerful but their use cases are different, and understanding this difference is extremely important, especially if you want to become dynamic 365 developer. If you choose the wrong app type, you may face UI frustrations or your app may fail to handle complex business processes. So let's clearly understand the difference between Canvas and model driven apps. Now we will start, but before starting, please note down make.powerapps.com. This is the URL for login Power Apps. So let's start with Canvas and model driven apps. Before that, I will change my default environment. I created my own environment for these applications, and I will open solutions. This everything like environment, solutions, default solution. I will cover it in coming videos. Don't worry. First, today's videos. Our topic is Canvas and model driven apps. So this is the Canvas app. You can see here a Canvas app starts from blank canvas. You decide where the button goes, where the gallery goes, and what colors and layout you want. It uses a drag and drop UI, user interface designer, along with Power FX formulas. Canvas apps can connect to multiple data sources like SharePoint, SQL, Excel, Dataverse, and many others. Multiple data sources are available. Now let's look at model driven apps. The model driven apps start with the data model. You first design tables, columns, and relationships in Microsoft Dataverse. Based on this data model, Power Apps automatically generates the UI, including forms, views, and dashboards. Here the focus is more on business processes, security, and scalability. In fact, Dynamic 365 itself is mostly built using model driven app technology. In simple words, Canvas apps are designed first with a free and flexible layout. Model driven apps are data first with a standard Dynamic 365 UI style. So if you want to work with Canvas app, so in a Canvas app you first choose a mobile, tablet, or desktop layout. After that, you design the screen by dragging and dropping control, very similar to PowerPoint or Figma. Canvas apps are best suited for field staff mobile apps, where only 4 or 5 specific fields need to be shown. Actually, Canvas app you can compare with QSK type application, where you need custom branding and a custom layout. Apps where you need to mix multiple data sources on a single screen. For example, if you want to SharePoint, SQL, and external API. So in Canvas app you get full control over the UI, pixel level placement, custom UX, animations, and custom navigation. So the trade-off is you must design the screens, logic, and flows yourself. So now here select your application name. Canvas MK, and I select phone mobile layout. I choose, and after that I select create. So this will load. So here you can see on this screen I can drag a gallery, button, and label, and using Power FX I can connect them to data. So don't worry, we will cover all of things in details in the next video. So now we will talk about model driven apps. A model driven app always runs on Dataverse. Without Microsoft Dataverse, model driven apps is not possible. Here you first design tables like account, context, or cases. you define relationship between them, and after that Power Apps automatically creates the UI. Dynamic 365 sales, customer service, and field service are actually model driven apps built on top of Dataverse. This means whatever skills you learn in model driven apps can be directly used in Dynamic 365 customization. Model driven apps are based for complex CRM or ERP scenarios with many related tables, activities, and security layers. Organization wide standardized process here like lead to opportunity, case lifecycle, and approvals. So here now we will set our application name, MK sales team. In here you can write your description. No need, this is not mandatory. I'll select create. You can see here Dataverse table, dashboards, custom page, web resources, navigation link. I selected Dataverse table and I select existing table accounts. This is the app preview. You can see left navigation, grids, and forms. So the layout is already responsive and consistent without manually designing UI. So you look both sides, model driven apps and canvas app. So don't confuse. A simple way to decide: ask yourself one question: what is more important first, data and processes, or UI and layout? If data and business process are more important, go with the model driven apps. If user experience and custom design are more important, go with the canvas app. From a Dynamic 365 developer perspective, model driven apps skills like tables, forms, views, business rules, and businesses process flows are mandatory for core D365 customization. Canvas app skills are commonly used to extend Dynamic 365, for example, embedded Canvas apps in D365 or separate mobile apps for inspection or field work. In real project, a combination of both is very common. So now you should have a clear high level understanding of the difference between canvas apps and model driven apps, and their role is their role in the Dynamic 365 ecosystem. You understand, hope. In the next video we will start with canvas app in detail, build a basic app from scratch, understand Power FX formula, and then later move toward model driven apps and business process flow.